That's a cost for one.
Yes, a cost for one. And getting them this form of boreholes with tanks on them, I think they will be okay. And we sometimes in quote, you see us spending. I'm not saying nobody should spend his or her money, but you see some of the things that we spend money on in this nation, and we pride ourselves in it. At the end of the day, you see them not to be of importance. So I think as a nation, we can have individuals who can just say, I can give 10 boreholes. We are not looking at the money coming to us, but we are looking at a situation whereby the people will rejoice and say, oh, we have water to drink. Then as I grow, we will be at peace. We are not. If you want to construct any borehole for this community, you come and see us. We will lead you to the place. You go, you and your engineers go and do siting. Actually, even the Sumu municipality, I met the MC. I've gone for permit.
Okay.
To drill boreholes.
Okay.
So if you want to drill boreholes in the municipality and you come to us, I go, you don't have any problem. I've met with them and the board of directors that this is the initiative that we want to undertake. In Tree, we say, Obako Ensa Sunyami Nikata. The MC and the government, they can't do everything. That is the fact. So we have also taken this initiative from now to next year that we will make sure that these villages, these deprived communities that we are touring, we will also help them get water to drink.
Wow, as I grow. Interesting, very interesting there. But, how are you doing the mobilization? I mean, it's also a bit difficult putting resources together. It's 25,000 is quite big. It's not. I mean, and you want to build about 80. That's a lot of money. I mean, how are you going to achieve that?
And the secret is the organization does not have any funding. We are not being funded by any other organization. So this advocacy work is also part of us. Okay. So as we are campaigning, I know we will have benevolent people who are ready to support. So somebody will say in quote, we are backed by faith and with our zeal as well. So we have most of our projects that we have been doing, we talk about them, then people see the need of it. We have our account and other stuffs that we channel these monies and opportunities to. Sometimes somebody will say, I will not give you the money, but let's solve the issue.
Okay.
So we are not interested so much in getting money from the people, but we are interested in the people seeing the problem and say, hey, as I grow, okay, I want to link up with you. Let's undertake this project. As I'm talking now, we have a contractor, which is engineers, that we have contracted. That if we get somebody who wants to build who wants to construct a borehole for any community, he is there. We have examined him and we have seen that he is credible. So he is the one that we are working with. Yes. We don't want a situation whereby somebody will come out and say, I gave you money, and at the end of the day, we didn't see. So already we have gone with him to some of the deprived communities just to show him that, hey man, this is the areas that...
What has been the reception to you, I mean, with regards to the chiefs and these community leaders? I mean, what do you tell them? How do they respond to some of these things?
They become so much elated, and I remember I went to one community and all that they had was coconut. So when we got there and we broke the news to them, already we've gone there for a surveillance survey for almost on 3 occasions. So finally we told them that we will come and have a meeting with them, come and see. We were about 3 or 4, and they went for a full sack of coconut to present to us, and a form of appreciation. And I looked at the thing and I said, how can I take all this coconut? And some of them went into their bush to bring plantain and stuff. They were so much happy. So I think the people are on wait. They are waiting for a savior. They are waiting for someone to come to their aid. I think it is hard time we shift our attention from the cities. I don't think Accra here somebody can boldly tell me that for a whole month he has not taken his bath. Somebody, I don't think some of the water, if I present it to you, even if you see the picture, you will not even go near it. Yes, so I think we those in the cities too, we can do something. Groups, churches, especially the churches. Me, my eyes are on the churches so much. Let's shift our attentions to from the government and let's go to the churches as well. The Christian communities can come together. Let's say maybe my church. I know my church of Pentecost, they have in their vision that they will build boreholes, about 23 boreholes for some communities. I think another church can also take up that. So at the end of the day, if we have about 50 churches saying each is building 10 boreholes for deprived communities, good. So imagine how these problems will be solved. Because when you go there, some of them have myriads of diseases, waterborne diseases. It will baffle you that some of the ladies have even problems with their menstrual cycles.
It's because of, the kind of water they are consuming. It's so not healthy. And it causes a lot of health problems.
Yes.
Do you see health facilities in this area?
No, they don't. I have never seen any health facility in these communities. And some of them have to apply using motors. And these motorcycles, they pay like 5 cedis to the nearby towns. And the 5 cedi is not just a small journey. And to get 5 cedi, I went to one community and the man took me to his farm. He has about 7 acres of plantain. And you could see some of these plantain ripe on the tree. But where does he take them to? They are just there getting rotten. So their issues are compounded, but we cannot tackle all at the same time. So we are looking at, let's keep their lives. Let's protect their lives. At least water is life. You can stay away from food for some time, but to stay away from water for a week.
Water is not just used, it is not just for drinking. Water is used for various activities, daily activities, bathing, washing, cooking, and all that.
So water is everything.
Yes.
Water is everything. Whatever, as you said, whatever you want to do in your house, you have to use water.
But these communities that you visit, we are talking about boreholes, 50 communities trying to get about 80 boreholes for them. Is it enough?
It wouldn't be enough. But whatever you do, you need to have a projection, a set goal ahead of you. So it can happen that you'll be fortunate to have more than that. Then you are good to go. It can also happen that you hit the maximum. You break even. So if that does not happen and you are able to get the minimum, you are good to go. So that is our projection, that at least we will get 80 boreholes for these 50 communities. Yesterday, early in the morning, I had a missed call. I called and someone had called from Central Region that boss, you had to monkande mutu nsuma nkrofo. So and I said, you don't worry, we are pushing. If the opportunity comes, we will spread it across, so that at the end of the day, our people will have safe water to drink.
What should everybody do? What can we do? We are a TV channel.
Oh yes. I'm so glad that you have asked this question. As a TV channel, I know you have a lot of viewers. People watch, and we have affluent people that you are affiliated to. So we will plead with them that they should come on board to help us. And you, as a TV station, you can give us the platform. We have some videos and other stuff, so we can show it to you, and we give you the names of some of these communities. Then, if possible, you go with us so that you see how it is, so that you can, talk about it then the benevolent people around can also come in to support us.
We've been speaking to As I Grow, is an NGO who have specialized in developing communities in so many areas. Today we've been talking about providing safe water for these deprived communities that we see. You have to be in some of these areas to see what we are talking about, understand what we are talking about. Somewhere in 2010, I happened to travel through some villages in the Volta region, and so I understand what you are saying. That is just the Volta region. I have gone through a few other villages in different regions, and I'm very, very much aware of the kind of situations and living conditions of some of these people. If you have not been there, it will be difficult for you to understand the situations there. But if you have been there, I remember we got to one small village in the Volta region, and just before we entered the village, this was a small pond. We saw some cattle. They were drinking from the pond, and we went to the village, started asking questions, and we were told that that is the only source of drinking water. Yes. And I was like, oh, when we were coming, we saw the cattle and the other animals drinking. I said, yeah, and that is the only water they could even give us. If we wanted to drink water, I told them no, we didn't want to drink water. So if you have not been there, it's quite difficult for anybody to understand.
Yes,
but they are really happening.
Yes, and what is compounding their problem is nobody hears about them, and it's like they are on their own. Nobody goes out, nobody comes in. So it can happen. I went to one community, and the man said since he came to live at the area 1963, he had never traveled.
Interesting.
Yes, and he has about 9 children. They are all not in school. So if such a person is having a problem, who carries it out? Nobody, unless a good Samaritan visit them. So that is the issue over there. So unless you travel. So as I grow, we have taken upon ourselves, we do travel. Go and visit these communities, look at their education issues. Then we bring it out. Currently, I have to supply one community, a school there with whiteboards and other stuff. So I'm also praying I will get someone to come in. So until you visit them, you cannot see their problem. So as for the water, I think everybody should be on board. Everybody should come and join us so that we push.
Share your contacts and that with our viewers, so that if anybody wants to contact you on many of the issues you have spoken about, they can be able to do so.
Okay. 0246 319 523.
Okay, so
0246 319 523.
And that is mobile
contact. Facebook, As I Grow organization. The organization is Z.
Okay.
As I Grow organization. Our website is also www.asigrowworld.org. www.asigrowworld.org. When you visit there, you will see a lot of issues over there. Or you can Google our name, As I Grow. You will see a lot of stories and projects that we have undertaken since 2012.
Since 2012?
Yes.
Been there for long?
Yes. It was established in 2012.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's very interesting. What are some of the projects you have undertaken so far?
We've done surgeries for some of these people in the rural communities. We have renovated some schools. We have shared some items. We get to some schools and we supply them with writing materials, whiteboards, and other stuffs. We do career campaign projects. Last year, as of last year March, we had a career campaign project where we bring WAEC examiners on board. So we did it for 500 candidates for Akuapem North Municipality. We bus the children from their various destinations. We do everything for them. Then we also embark on free medical screenings for these rural communities. Then we also do advocacy work on teenage pregnancy in these rural communities. So our central focus is on the rural communities. So all these projects are in the rural communities.
Thank you very, very much. I mean, what is your, I mean, who do you work with? Are you working alone? Do you have a team you are working with?
Yes, I have a team, and we are volunteers. So we are not paid. Nobody pays anybody.
Exactly.
Yes, so we are about 18 volunteers. So they are my team that I work with.
Wherever you are, I mean, you can just Google "As I Grow," and then you find a lot of information about them. Call them. I mean, no amount is too small. No help is too small. They are not just into providing safe water, but other learning materials. It could be books, exercise books. They will just supply it to some of these deprived schools in these deprived areas. Just call them. Once you contact them, they will definitely let you know where and what they need at any point in time, so that we can together develop our communities. We don't have to. Yesterday I spoke to this economist. He said we do not have to leave those people behind. We need to find a way to bring them along by providing safe water for them. There's a way of bringing them along by providing, I mean, safe living conditions and interesting, very good living conditions for them. We are bringing them along. If we leave them in those conditions, then the gap continues to widen, and that is not good for universal development as a country. Thank you very much for coming, Mr. Bequin. Thank you very, very much, you and your team. We will speak of course, and we hope that people will also come to your aid and then support this great initiative. And thanks to you for watching. Thanks to Julia, she came in with the political discussion, and of course Anyama started with the news at 6. Thanks to our production team and thanks to our sponsors. God willing, tomorrow we will come your way with more on AM Ghana. Stay tuned.